Hello and welcome to this heart-centering session for releasing anxious patterns and returning to a place of calm and clarity within yourself. My name is Lauren Archer, and I'll be your guide for this practice. During our time together today, we'll become aware of your experience with anxious patterns of thoughts and feelings. We'll begin by simply noticing them with curiosity and to allow whatever information or insight they might be carrying to rise to the surface. And from there, we'll gently drop our attention away from the thinking mind and into the body, into the heart, and into the vagus nerve, that remarkable pathway connecting your heart, your gut, and your brain, which plays a central role in how your nervous system processes information. We'll then allow those old patterns to soften and release naturally, inviting feelings of spaciousness, gratitude, and appreciation to recalibrate your nervous system. The goal here isn't just to feel better for the next 20 minutes. It's to show your mind and body a new way of being, one that becomes easier to access the more you practice. So, let's begin by letting your eyes comfortably close, relaxing your body, and turning your attention inward now, inward to yourself. As you follow the sound of my voice, you can ignore any distracting sounds, perhaps even allowing them to help you relax more deeply. So let's take a moment now to bring your attention into your physical body, noticing the way your body is supported right now, sensing where your body is touching the surface that it's resting on, and begin inviting all of your muscles to start to relax. Taking in some long, slow, deep breaths now. Breathing in relaxation and calm. And breathing out any tension or stress. Sensing how it feels as you notice your chest expanding with the in-breath, and your belly relaxing with the out-breath. Staying aware of the breath now for one more moment. Feeling the sensations of air coming in through your nostrils. And observing the feelings of a long, slow exhale. And now, let's bring your attention to the area around your heart. Before you do, I want to share something that may shift how you relate to your heart. Did you know that before you were born, when you were just a tiny, developing fetus, your heart was the very first organ to form, even before your brain? And according to the HeartMath Institute, your heart sends more signals to the brain than your brain sends to your heart. And the communication pathway running between your heart and your brain is the vagus nerve. It's like a gentle thread of awareness, carrying information in both directions simultaneously. So let's take a moment now to get curious, to drop your attention to the center of your chest and to feel and sense the intelligence that flows within you. Let yourself lean in and listen, tuning in to this communication pathway in the center of your chest. Knowing that it's okay to not understand this with your intellect. This is beyond what the thinking mind can quite grasp. Simply feel and sense into that space in and around your chest. And now, keeping your attention on your heart, I invite you to take even more long, slow, deep breaths, breathing in fully and deeply, and breathing out fully and completely. And as you continue breathing and sensing into your heart center, you might allow yourself to notice whatever is present within you right now, without needing to change anything. Perhaps noticing subtle sensations of tension or unease, a vague restlessness somewhere in the body, feelings that may have been running quietly in the background, or even something you weren't even aware of until just now. Whatever is there, simply allow it to be. Let your heart listen and sense and feel whatever you are feeling with curiosity. Nothing to fix, nothing to solve. Just witnessing the vast range of feelings and sensations within you. You might imagine your heart as a wide open space, spacious enough to hold whatever arises, wise enough to be present with it, patient enough to fully accept whatever is there. And in this presence, you may notice that something is beginning to soften. And right here, right now, you can simply notice that those old anxious feelings are like echoes, vibrations of things your system has learned over time. Old responses to old moments, just reverberating through time and space. And now you can begin to step back from them, as if moving to a quieter place within yourself. And from this place, you can observe those old patterns reverberating over there at a distance. And you can watch as they begin to dissipate. And as you get ready to let them go, perhaps you can sense it now as the old anxious feelings are drifting away from you, like steam rising up off warm pavement in the morning sun. Or perhaps you may feel the old patterns draining away from you, as if they've been rinsed away, the way rain gently soaks back into the earth after a storm, returning to where it came from and leaving everything cleaner than before. Or you may even feel the sensations just dissolving and disintegrating, being reabsorbed into something new. It doesn't matter how. As you allow those old patterns to release and gradually disappear, you may begin to notice a sense of lightness, an openness, a spaciousness inside. And in this place, you can notice how good it feels to sense the stillness here. The absence of the old sensations. Perhaps even a feeling of relief. Like you can breathe easier. You can relax and just be. Open, spacious, resting here for a moment, feeling safe and whole and balanced. And from this place of open, spacious awareness, something new is beginning to arise. A natural movement towards a lightness of being, toward feeling good, and toward expansiveness. in a moment, I'll invite you to find a small feeling, maybe a memory of someone or something that makes you smile, or a time when you felt grateful, or even a sense of wonder. Maybe the feeling is connected to a beautiful place in nature, or perhaps the playfulness of a pet, or the smile of someone you love. Finding any thought or memory that brings a sense of appreciation or lightness. Let your heart find a glimmer of that feeling now. Breathing it in fully and deeply. Letting yourself experience a smile from the inside out. Giving yourself permission right here, right now, to breathe these good feelings into that space around your heart, allowing them to flow from your chest, through your abdomen, flowing up and down throughout your body, and noticing how good that feels. Some people feel a sense of expansion in the chest. Some feel a lightness or a fullness or even a warmth. Whatever you're feeling now is just fine. Simply notice and allow yourself to settle into this natural state of expansiveness, letting it become more and more familiar as your mind and body remember what this feels like. Continuing to breathe this in fully, sensing this flow of warmth and ease within you, and knowing that you can return to this state with an easy breath anytime you choose. And in the days and weeks to come, you may notice something shifting very gently within you, subtly, quietly, from the inside out. You may find yourself moving through your days and evenings, feeling more and more calm, confident, centered and balanced, feeling more present and fully at ease. Noticing how this new way of being is becoming more familiar now. And you can take a moment to rest in a sense of gratitude for whatever has shifted here today in ways that you may not even be fully aware yet. Trusting that something has moved, something has shifted within you, and trusting that this shift will continue to unfold in its own natural way and in its own time, and allowing that to be enough. And now, keeping these good feelings with you, when you're ready, you can begin to gently return your awareness to this present time and space. Taking another full deep breath, noticing how your body is supported, noticing the sounds around you, wiggling your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, letting your eyes open once again, feeling refreshed, clear, and carrying a deep sense of calm and inner peace. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If you found this session helpful, I hope you'll come back to it whenever you notice those old anxious patterns beginning to creep in. Each time you listen, you're strengthening new pathways of calm, confidence, and emotional resilience. And if this practice resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you. Leave me a comment and let me know what stood out for you or what you noticed during the session. And if you'd like more guided practices like this, be sure to subscribe so we can continue this journey together. If you're ready to go deeper, I'd love to invite you to visit me at laurenarcher.live. That's spelled Live, where you'll find a free gift waiting for you, along with a growing collection of guided resources and information about working with me one-on-one to create lasting change. Everything's waiting for you at laurenarcher.live. Until next time, may you meet yourself with compassion, move through your days with greater ease, and remember that lasting change begins from within. Thank you.